Okay, so as the previous speaker said, thanks for sticking around to the very end of this. So this is NOBUGS closing session. It's scheduled until 6 o'clock. I know worry is not going to take that long. I'm also sorry you have to deal with me again. The good news is I have got to take a bus in 20 minutes. So to get to the airport, some people have already done this to kind of meet similar flights. So it's not going to take that long. If you want to have longer discussions, feel free. What I'm going to do is the following things. I'll express some thanks for various people here. There is a poster prize to be awarded. There's some upcoming news and update from the committee. And then we're going to say something about where the next NOBUGS is going to be. The reason I'm here is because the chair of the committee, as we entered this conference, unfortunately had to cancel his plans at the very last minute. And he's not with us, but he sends his kind regards. And well, he hoped we enjoyed the conference, I guess. I think it was very good to see everyone in person when I walked in here, and I recognized quite a lot of the faces, despite not having seen them for whatever, 4 years or sometimes longer. That was very good, and I think the interactions here, the coffee breaks and so on, was very good. And we're very grateful to the local organizers that have made this possible, specifically Renate Bercher, and then the 4 M's, Marie, Michele, Marcus, and Mark. So give them a good round of applause. Yeah, so that was really important to bail us out, to get us out of the pandemic with having a proper in-person conference again. As Mark said, it's the biggest attendance if we count kind of on-site and remote participants. And I think that's a good addition that may stay on for the future. So this is really, really great to see. And then, I mean, as I mentioned, right, I've got a bus to catch with not a lot of further ado. There is the poster prize, and that was very small, so maybe you couldn't read it yet because I forgot to say who the runners-up were. So the committee, I mean, we had 41 posters. I think it was 42 talks. So kind of a similar thing, really good turnout. Also, thanks for everyone who submitted something. It was a really good range of contributions and so on. With 41 and the number of committee members, I was a bit worried if that was a kind of a random distribution. We might not easily find something, but it turned out it was relatively good. Agreement on what the good posters were. The 2 runners-up that were kind of close contestants were Frederick Bomston with the next generation user of the software, and David McDonough with the processing neutron time of flight lower data in dials. So those were 2 very great posters, but what actually won, and we're very grateful that the person is actually still here. He's put a lot of thought into the poster, but is convinced he didn't win it. Congratulations, Simon Wall. You should come down here. You're getting an award. The word of warning, as they have pointed, put it kind of good for them to get this to airport security. Right, moving on from this, during this conference, we had a committee meeting yesterday. Jeffrey Cooney from Alba, who unfortunately had to depart to an even earlier flight than mine. That's why he asked me to step in and do this presentation on his behalf. He got elected the new chair of the committee, and we wish him good luck. He helped pick the next location and so on. There are a few membership updates. You will find that in due course on the NOBUGS conference website. I think there is one in particular I would like to point out because it was suggested maybe the organizer of the last conference should become the new chair. And at this point, Mark Könnecke sadly announced that he's going to step down from the committee after probably at least 3 or 4 years of service. Decades, whatever, no, something. I mean, have you been with us since the first NOBUGS or? Okay, yeah. So he has been dedicated to the good cause of NOBUGS and fostering the collaboration in the community for a very long time. So it's sad to see him go. I mean, he goes into retirement, hopefully before the next conference. And we congratulate him to that move and wish him good luck again, Mark. And that was the major news. We did discuss, obviously, the next location for NOBUGS because it's nice to do everything in one go and have a decision before the meeting's over. And we've got no other things dragging on. And if your eyes are careful enough, you already know what is like kind of on the cards. The traditional rotation would mean that we do a conference in Europe and then one not in Europe. But kind of during the course of the conference, we couldn't really see a very good and reliable and something way to make this happen. And thankfully, we had a very excellent offer from this facility. Well, I mean, that's already kind of a giveaway, and Matthias will present a little bit about Elizabeth. I have spoiled it a bit. Oh, you wanted to, once you're here, people know what the score is, right? Please kind of do the new.
It's just from a view from above, so maybe people don't know. Okay, so okay, so we'll just be quick. Hopefully, wow, what's happening? So what is this? In fact, I need to open just. Okay, voila. And this keyboard is weird. The slash is there. Voila, voila. Okay, and this is it. I will show this. Voila. And I have to share my screen. Share screen. Voila. And I will, voila. So where will be hosted next NOBUGS? So so not in Las Vegas, but okay. So I wanted to make it okay, but sorry. So it will be Grenoble in France. So you will be able to walk on the bridge with your significant other or a local you will meet over there, because everything that stays in Grenoble stays in Grenoble. Okay, okay, and you will meet the cheese guy. I mean, we will have a lot of cheese for you, wine as well, and with wine and cheese also good French pastry, everything. And after eating all that and having so much pleasure in the city, you will maybe want to hike in the mountain, and from there you can see ESRF. So voila. So see you soon in 2 years, and have a nice trip back, or if it's your next door, if you are far away. Voila. See you.
Okay, thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to meet again in 2 years' time. Yeah, with that, I think you might want to not see the final slide. There you go. With this, I'll close this conference and all have a safe trip back. All right.